understand. No, we haven't tuned. I shouldn't have moved it. It was in a better spot before I moved it. Oh, yep.
Hi, good afternoon everyone. Welcome to 4 p.m, 5 past 4, 6 past 4. My name is Dean Stevenson and this installation has me sat here every day writing a piece of music. That which you just heard was written about a few weeks ago on day 179 and today is 199, which means tomorrow we drink much wine. Thank you. So welcome to Mona, hello. Hands up, first time at Mona. You probably see it for the Wooden Boat Festival or off a ship or something or other. Welcome here to Mona and welcome to 4 p.m. The musicians who you've just heard playing are Miranda, Hayato, Will and Jono. So we've played that one a few times. It's a fun little curtain raiser. And what we're about to do is to play today's piece, day 199. Every day starts blank page here at the piano. You might have seen me here. And who knows what happens. It's been a very special weekend. Two of this weekend's days, Thursday and yesterday, were a duo, piano and cello. And this will be the second quartet piece I've written for the weekend. Another one tomorrow. And tomorrow's great because we play all of them. They all get played in the afternoon. And you can actually see them if you want to see the live streams. Camera on the stand, here's a live stream. Dean Stevenson music on YouTube. You can watch all of the all 199 live streams if you've got that much time. I don't. I don't care to watch them all again. I really don't. Because at the end of the day, most of these just kind of get shelved or unboxed, and then run another one tomorrow. They don't always turn out to be pearls. Sometimes the lightning strikes, but most of the time it's just park that, move on. So Monday's a nice day to celebrate all of the weekends, work before, have a couple of days off, and then start it all again next weekend. And I'm here until July, writing a piece every day. So there'll be lots of work to do for these musicians as well as me. So we're about to start this rehearsal thing, putting today's piece together. I'll talk to them, keep my mic on so you'll hear me chat. We'll stop and start a bit as we piece it together. You don't often attend rehearsals. You normally pay for the show. Well, you haven't paid any money to see this today, so you get the rehearsal. So here you go. Sucks to be you. No, actually, the rehearsals are great fun because you get to learn what we do when we're putting it together. But if you have a question, if we say something you don't understand, please ask. I'll come to you and ask if you have any questions at all, and we'll have a bit of a chat before we play it all the way through. So, here we go. Day 199. Hello, everybody. 3 should be relatively clear. Starts with melody in second violin. And you'll notice it's on a different paper today because I ran out of paper, so I printed it somewhere else. It's fun at Mona because you press print, have to run around the building and find out where it comes out. It's really fun. Not at all. So it feels like I had several ideas and I'm pretty sure I was in the key of D. I was pretty sure I was most of the day until I realised I wasn't. Which might not sound that complex, but I was pretty sure I was trying to make it fit into a thing. It's like imagine I'm pretty sure I'm writing in French all day. I'm writing something in French, and then some part throughout the day I realise, nah, this is German. This is just as German. And it doesn't matter how much information you put on the French, it's bloody German. And I'm still not even sure it's even German. It might be some other thing. But the way I had to change it throughout the day, because it's like you're reading one language but translating to another one straight away. So that's why I couldn't just leave it as French. Anyway, it's not in D. It's probably not even in 3 flats, probably in 5 flats. But you know, I thought some accidentals would be more fun than a key signature. Anyway, let's give this a go. Cello and second violin. 2, 3. Before we go on, 2 things. We'll try that cello rondo to get quite a bit more by this. So by D, it's basically second violin. You can kind of play with the tempo at whatever you like, and then at E, it clicks into tempo. So let's try getting quite faster from between C and D. And let's make those notes, I want it written not too short, make it a bit longer than that. It's just there's that mark there, just a separation.
Do you mind if we slur A? Slur
So yeah, like, please do. Slow rate, so great, yeah.
You can always put a little tenuto over the dot if you want it not too short.
Okay. Tenuto over the dot, there you go, perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I would say that's a useful one. Tenuto over
Do you need to go on
Yeah.
the dot? Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm just reading.
Yeah, they told me
Yeah.
stuff. Here you go.
Line
But you need, they just said, I wrote a note that, a mark that means short, but it was a bit too short for me, but I wanted it a bit longer. So they said, put a mark that says play it long over a mark that says play it short, and you kind of split the difference. Right? You see? Yeah. It's like that silly thing you have, you either play on the string, ya, 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 or off, or in between, onf. Onf. For fuck's sake.
It is a
Well, it's better than often.
Yeah, often.
Yeah.
What's often?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh my god. See? French to German. You see what I mean? Let's go from from A then. From A, E, or. Yeah, that's it.
do you want it to keep speeding?
No, you can now play with it, ad lib you totally. So we slow those two bars, slow those together. Yep. And then go from D.
I'll go 2 lines.
Sure. Yep. Hold there. I'd like to remind you that these musicians are reading this for the first time off the page. The ink is still fresh, and until you've heard it and they've heard it and I've heard it, no one's ever heard this before, so it's pretty impressive off the page. Let's go the 2 before J, the figure, second viola and cello, yada da. So really, that's a thing together, yada da. And maybe a little breath after the second beat, yada da.
all the dots, the staccato is perhaps a bit longer, like throughout the whole thing. So
That's a good way to. Yep.
which ones are those?
Where should we go from?
I
Sorry.
prefer to just
Yeah. A big F, I know it's jumping in and out of that crazy semi-demi, hemi, a little quaver, ridiculous figure of yours, Will. But it's just meant as a comment, just kind of texture in the background. Sorry to jump you in and out of that figure so quickly.
No, it's okay. And do you want it all separate, like busy?
No. Yes, that's right, please. Smooth it, yeah. See, that's what rehearsals are. Da 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 da. Or da 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 la 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 la. Interesting if I wrote da 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 on the page. Would have been the same thing. Should we go then from E? 1, 2. with that bit? That's very nice. You probably overdo all those kind of small, so overdo the dynamics, make them bigger and smaller. Does anybody have any questions I'd like to ask? Is anyone confused already? Anyone in the gallery? No? You're all fine? Anyone down here okay? You're okay? Or you have questions? They are, yes, the chapter markers, that's right. Rehearsal markers, we call them, yeah. So rather than for bar, little number 72, it's just to go from there and tend to chunk them, like you'd imagine the verse and the chorus of a song. That way you can say go from chunks. Yeah. Good question. I had a gentleman ask me this week, with always pencils writing on the parts notes for themselves, and someone said, "Why are they writing on your music?" You're right. Why are you? They're making it, they're improving it.
Oh, it's ours now.
Yeah. Let's go from M, please. Let's figure M. Where did we get to then? N. No, we didn't. Yeah. Yeah. Let's for M for Mary. Second and go together. Anyway, so that was the last bar, so now you know what the figure is to clap when it comes. But yes, not yet. That was a premature, congratulations. So a bit of a pause over the bar of Q, which is just like that bar, that one note of yours, don't you? First violin, the bar of Q, first bar of Q, it's just you. Yeah, just hold that for a second.
Does someone have an upbeat into 105?
105, you say?
Bar 105.
105?
Straight up.
No,
No,
but
straight in.
there's a
Just the
little
breath.
gap before
Breath.
it. Yeah.
Okay. Happy with this? Can we give it a shot? You want me? No?
Yeah, yes, still. Yeah.
Right. We're going to give this a run now from top to bottom. What will happen is we'll run this once and we'll all go, now we know what it's like. And then we'll run it again because you may not even need me because they know how it goes. And it's amazing. Two things happen. Because they own it, they can do a much better job. It just compounds the betterment, is that a word? Of the piece. And I also get to be off stage and not look at the score. It's the first time I hear it live without looking at the score. Suddenly I kind of forget I wrote it and my imagination can kick in. It's really, really fun. It's beautiful. If you'd like to sit over here in front of the instruments, all the sound's coming this way. It's much better over here. It's much better here. Come on. Come on. There we go. So that's what, and then what we'll do is we'll play a couple of times, and then we'll play the piece that I wrote on Friday as well. So we'll hear two pieces written this weekend. Come and see it. Are you doing? Yeah. So we'll hear two pieces from this weekend, which would be amazing. And if you're happy and going to see some more art, thank you very much for your time this afternoon. There's a live stream, remember? Now, as I said, sometimes, most of the time actually, these pieces go into the drawer after 199 pieces. It doesn't always work. It doesn't always work, and I encourage you, when you're in your own creative pursuit, also to not worry when you don't sort of, crap a diamond for the first time, when it doesn't look like Picasso or Rembrandt or, doesn't read like Ondaatje or, whoever your favourite author is. Just keep making awful stuff. Just make day after day of awful stuff, and eventually, the more you do it, it will get better. I'm lucky enough to be gifted incredible musicians every day on a platform and a piano every day. So obviously my own skill has gone somewhere different to where it started nearly 200 days ago. Sometimes it did work, and we actually went into we picked 16. So there's a download here, a digital download you can buy. Or if some of you still have CDs, some of you do, there's a double CD here of ones that really worked. The cassette's coming next week for all the kids in the crowd. So that's really fun, so you can get some recordings as well. Otherwise, I hope you've had an enlightening day. Let's hear, unless there's any questions, anybody got anything they want to ask before we shoot through this piece for the first full complete essay?
As you're composing on that digital platform,
Yes.
is there technology that helps you with the harmonies between the different parts?
No.
Or you just
No. It will, yeah, that's right, the piano is the technology that allows me, yeah. The app will allow me to print anything I write. Impossible parts to play, too many notes, wrong intervals, everything. It'll say, this is what you want, I'll give it to you, no worries. So it doesn't, there's other software where, if you write something that's too high or the note goes red to say danger, that doesn't do it. It's just, it takes whatever I put into it. It does, there's two things with those little earphones you've seen me there. One is because they're noise reduction headphones, so it gets rid of the noise of the gallery, just allows me to focus and tune you out with all due respect while I get the work done. And the other thing is that it kind of plays the rhythm of the piece back to me, because playing in time on the piano is a skill I don't have. I can't actually play my own pieces on the piano. Can't. So it does that for me. But it's a very clunky digital sound. It's nothing like this. It's amazing. So the breadth of the real musicians is just overwhelmingly beautiful for me as well as for you. Yes? I don't play the piano. No. I've sat there all day at the piano not playing it. Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous, isn't it? I have made noise on the piano, so I can use the piano, to basically know how harmony functions, so I can check the notes against each other, and also things like often there's a part. Can someone play a double stop for me? Just 2 notes at once. Anyone? 2 notes at once. Right, 2 notes at once. But there's only so many combinations of 2 that these instruments can do before they just run out of technical options. Their hands can't do it, and they really can't do 3 at once because the strings roll, unlike a guitar that's flat. So I check information like that to make sure they can technically play it, and then they tell me if I've made a mistake and they can't. So it's just a technical exercise of putting a note in, but from my hand to the music in time, I can't do it. What do I play? It's a good question. It's confusing. I get everyone's confused. I don't play any of these. Is my first answer. Never. I think I probably held a cello for 5 minutes in my life. Am I hip hop? Wow. That might be the coolest thing anyone's ever asked me. Am I? No. So tonight I've got to run from here to go to the Waterfront Wooden Boat Festival where I'm playing the double bass, like a swing band, with my hands, not with a bow. So I played when I arrived in Tasmania over 20 years ago, I had some lamps, a record player and a drum kit in my car. And I started to work as a drummer. 20 odd years later, I'm here now. So I've gone through a few, always the rhythm section, band stuff, but I didn't learn classically. Nor did I have, that boredom point, which as I was saying before, when you write something or you make something that's not very good and you put it away, never finish it, that boredom point, if it's not good enough, that also takes a lot of courage to push through when it doesn't sound great. Either because you go, oh, no, it's not good enough, I can't do it perfectly, so I won't do it at all. The people who think that, you're weird. You're just weird. And the rest of us go, oh, I'd rather go to the pub, or whatever it is. I'd hardly practiced a physical thing at all when I was a kid, but I listened all the time. So my ears got to know what these instruments sound like. And then I talk to the musicians and I read the textbooks, and they tell me things about what they can and can't do. I just put it all together. That and my not wanting to lug drums out of pubs at 3 a.m. when I'm an old man, that was a big motivator. And so here I am. It's a bit of a weird life. I'm not classically trained, and I just figured it out.
And you can kind of
I've never studied composition. Was I always able to read music? I did music in school. I learned guitar, playing songs in grade 4. I think I failed music in high school 1 year. It was years after I was kind of in the back of bands playing drums behind musicians. I went, oh, I should probably do a bit of study because I don't know what they're doing. So I did go to the con as a singer. There you go. But then I didn't study composition, just put it together. And when I finally actually went, oh, I want to do this composition thing, I tell you, I actually went back and got my first semester, first year book out and went, oh, thank God I wrote some notes because shit, I need this now. It does come in handy, make notes. Okay. Any other questions? Okay, we're going to go 199. There's a question. Yay!
Bar 17.
Bar 17, yep.
Quartet comes in sort of similar to after Q. Do you want to pause there or not? Is this different? You know, same as you did at Q? Or
17. I don't have 17 marked on my 17. Is that C?
yes, the bar before C.
Bar before C.
I don't know if it's the same.
I think we'll just push through.
Push it?
There, yeah. Yeah, we've done the pauses there. Too many pauses.
And I'm going to go on the record as, look, I've not asked you to change any notes.
Will had some crackers the other day, 2 days ago. No. Here we go. 199. Morganda, Hayato, Will, Johnny. There it is. What can be done in a day? Is it like yesterday? Not at all. Not even close. Will it be like tomorrow's? Don't know. Wait and see. Crazy. Tomorrow's 200, so we're going to play some favourites tomorrow as well as whatever I write tomorrow. It's going to be really fun. One note in the bar of E. Yeah, it's the first bar of E, which is the upbeat. So it's just, I should have written E a bar later, really.
That's right. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, that's where I was wondering. I wasn't sure what tempo you wanted. It says allegretto. Do you want it?
A little quicker. Is that, yeah, should we try quicker?
Do you want?
Let's try quicker.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah, let's try move it along
So
a bit.
Hayato gets to, he does an accelerando, but then at D does he come back in tempo?
Yeah.
Or so and then
Yeah.
but then the upbeat to the bar after E or
Yeah.
pick up again.
Anybody have any questions whilst they chat amongst themselves?
Which bar number, sorry?
9-0.
Triplets.
Oh, I got triplets. Yeah, I just wasn't sure what tempo he wanted. He seemed to want it slower than what I was doing.
On page
And I
one.
thought she was doing
Slow
it.
down.
Yeah, I played my second beat on her first beat thinking that she was just giving the second beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's fine, I just didn't know.
Yes.
I just slowed down because he seemed to want it
I
slower.
righted it down.
Focus.
Written it down.
Right. The first chord could use more focus, which is in the second bar. In the second bar, that's only two instruments playing. Yes. Oh yes. I think it's the chord before A. I would like to hear some more volume at A. At the bar before A, the chorus. Bar before A.
So
Nice and rich.
would you like up the volume?
What's that?
Up the volume then.
Up the volume. Let's see what that feels like.
But we'll still come down the bar.
Yes, of course, yes. Okay. Here we go. Yes, move by all means, move closer if there's a spare table.
So
It's going to get special and I'll ask something of you in a little while too.
A.
Once you
and
get
then
comfortable, but by all means, get a closer seat if you can. There's a spare seat over here.
There's another one. Oh, C, lead in at C. So Hayato will lead in at A and C.
Once we do this, please I can
and
play.
and then at the bar after Q.
Stick with us. If you have a 5 o'clock ferry to catch, don't worry, you won't miss it. I've done this many times. We've had no one miss the ferry yet.
Oh, the bar after Q. But there might have been another spot too. Anyway, I figured that might be around. That's all right.
Bar Q is not my problem.
I'm going to say it here.
What about 105? Who's doing 105?
Oh, 105, 105. That's that I will lead that in because yeah. Okay, so we'll just shout out if we don't know where.
Yeah.
Shout out and all that. Yeah.
I just won't play you.
we go. Wow, how about that? Once again, Miranda Hayato, Will and Johnny. Thank you. And now a special treat. Now we're going to hear, if we can now play The Other Day, which is 197, which is Fridays. We'll play that, and then we'll play this one again. So we'll play the two pieces, 197 and then 199. Okay. And what I'd like to ask for anyone who's keen, now that the crowd's gone, it's a bit quieter, if anyone would like to move their chair to here or come and stand close around the stage, you're more than welcome. The reason I say that is because it's not often you get to be this close. They're acoustic instruments, so the closer you get, the better they sound, and you can really get a sense of the musicians playing. So if you're at the back, please come and stand in the front. Let's form a little, you know, move your chair in if you'd like, madam. Move your chair if you'd like. So we'll give you a hand to pull that in.
So Donna,
That'll be fantastic. Come really
I've
close.
just got the upbeat to Bantu, a quaver upbeat.
She's a quaver into Bantu. Bum, bum.
Yeah, absolutely. You wouldn't pull one of the benches over it, no, but there's fine.
Not bad. You often have to mark these parts for like somebody else.
So we'll play Fridays and then we'll play today's again and get to experience the difference. Nice and close. Probably need me, don't you, for Fridays? Yeah. Sorry to interrupt the view. Oh, yeah.
ask.
Go on.
I've just got to be on this one. I was going to ask last time. The second bar of G in the part, you've got an augmented fourth
Oh, yes.
in that bar there. On the end of the bar there, I just
I'll check that harmony.
Yeah,
I'll
check
check
it,
for you.
yeah.
Thank you.
just
I'll check that. Second bar of G.
sits uncomfortably.
Double check E as well.
E.
I've got C and then B sharp.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
that's right. Yes, that's right. We had that issue. Yeah.
But a few times it's E
Yes.
and O.
Gotcha. Thank you.
But I don't know if it's typo or.
No, it's a software thing.
Okay, yeah, cool.
All right, let's hear today's piece again. thank you so much for sticking around. Hope you had a lovely afternoon. Remember, there's a live stream, there's a mailing list, there's some recordings if you wish to buy one. Have a lovely afternoon and make some great stuff yourself. Thank you. Ta-da.